Hi everyone, it's your girl Tendo and welcome back to my channel. Guys, this video is a bit different, from the videos that I normally post in this channel, mainly because this video might not be for everyone, This video is specifically for those people who wants to or who feel called to start certain projects in their lives. People who feel called to start certain projects in their lives, people who feel called to start writing a book, for example, people who feel called to start content creation, like certain content creation, or whatever it is, right? I'm not talking about people who want to start something because it's trendy. I'm not talking about people who wants to start something just to experiment something, people who saw something and just want to try it. If that's you, then this video might actually not be for you. So I've been seeing a lot of videos, on social media about people obviously advising other people who want to start certain projects in their lives to just go for it, to just go all in. Don't even think about it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, because I too believe that there is an element of truth to those things. Like there is an element of truth to those things. But if you are called to do certain things in your life, those time frames might not work for you. Those time frames might not really work for you. You are answering a call from something way higher than you. Whatever that thing, whatever idea, wherever that you got that idea, trust me, you will also know when it's time for you to start that particular thing. You will know when it's time to implement that particular thing in your life. Like you won't actually need to go on social media to ask like if I should start something or what. You will know it. Your internal compass will tell you, and you will know without a doubt that it is time for me to start this particular thing in my life. I was actually listening to this other podcast and can't actually remember which podcast is that actually, but this lady was actually talking about something that I thought it's pretty cool. And it also resonates with what we're talking about, what I'm talking about today. And this lady, she said she felt called. She felt called to start writing a book, And for some time, she just knew that I'm supposed to write a book, but there's no content. Like she doesn't know what she's supposed to be writing about, but she feel called to write a book. Sometime later, actually, she decided to start praying or asking for guidance as to what is this book all about? Like, what is this thing anyway? And a few months later, she received like the title of the book. I think it was in a form of a dream or something like that. I can't actually remember, but she got too excited, and told the people in her family, the people closest to her, like her friends and family, and the people were like, you got the title of the book, so just go for it, write a book. But she could tell deep within herself that even though she got the title of the book, it was still not time for her to actually write the book. She doesn't have the content of the book. She doesn't know where to go. So she, about a year and a half later, when she was actually looking back, reflecting. Oh, by the way, she actually didn't write that book. But she actually decided to listen to her internal landscape. About a year and a half later, when she was doing some reflection, she looked back and realized that every single thing that was happening in her life from the day that she received the title of the book was actually the content of the book. Like, I don't know if you actually understand what I'm saying. Every single thing, every experience, every trial and tribulations that was going on in her life in that year and a half was actually the content of the book, was actually preparing her to actually to be able to embody the book. You know what I'm saying? She knew she was supposed to write a book, but she didn't have the content of the book. She was not ready. to actually write that book, Whereas if she had listened to everyone around her, if she had listened to outside noise and probably started writing that book earlier, it's possible that she would have messed it up. She would have given birth to a project prematurely, and what happens when you give birth to something, to a project prematurely? You run the risk of messing it up. You know what I'm saying? And that lady and I actually had like something in common, because I wanted to, like, I always felt called to start this channel. Like, I wanted to start this channel for quite some time. But I know now for a fact that if I had started this channel a few years ago, I would have messed it up, because at that time I was all over the place. I didn't even know what I was supposed to be talking about and all that, but now looking back, I realized that there was actually a lot of things that I was supposed to learn, and most importantly, the things that I actually needed to unlearn, so that I can actually embody a lot of things that I'm actually talking about right now, and so that I can just be authentic, in this platform. So if you are that kind of person who feel called to start certain things in your life, always and always listen to your internal landscape. Like, always listen to your internal compass. Like, that's the only thing that knows the way for you. You will know when it's time for you to start that particular thing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe, for example, you feel ready to start that particular thing, right? But then you enter social media and you hear someone say something like, and this is just an example, like Mercury is on retrograde, or whatever planet is on retrograde. So it's not a good month, it's not a good week, it's not a good what to start certain projects, to start new projects in your life. Like, if your internal landscape is telling you that this is the time, then go with your internal landscape. Your internal landscape knows the way. Your internal landscape knows your timeline. Like, it knows when it's time for you to do and don't do certain things. Always listen to your internal landscape. It knows when it's time for you to start certain things in your life. And I don't know who need to hear this today, but that's my heart to you guys today. If you have taken one or two things from this video, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. And even if you have nothing to say at all, you can always drop me like a yellow heart in the comment section down below. And yeah, man, I will see you guys in my next video.